fruits and vegetables and corn.
Alright, I guess I'll give it to the corn guy.
You're walking over, you see a guy who kind of looks like James, but he's got like, giant glasses. Like I'm saying, they look like a frying pan glasses. His head's not that big, so it's kind of crazy looking.
Hey, you! It's so good to see you. You look really cool. Did you know that?
Who are you?
Sorry, I don't know you. My name is Bori. I've come from very far away. And I have something that I think you might like. She like slides the jewelry towards him.
Did Ray make that?
No, I made it.
Oh, and that's got R-A-Y engraved in the middle. But
Yeah, that's a nickname.
Boy Ray, is that your name or something?
Yeah. You sell corn. I just want food, okay? I want food and I want money. Do you have money on you?
The best I can do is corn.
That's all you got. How much is your corn worth?
2 silver fucking bushel. Bushel 16, by the way.
For 2 silver?
It's
No.
corn.
Well, since you don't got any money, I'm just gonna leave. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, we got $1, darling.
She goes to another stall. Alright, looks like I'm going to fruits and veggies.
Alright, what do you know? Persuade.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
oh, you look so pretty. Oh, you know, like give them compliments.
Yeah, okay.
Well, what does this person look like?
There's another tiefling woman.
Okay.
But behind her is sort of like a minotaur looking man. He's real buff, real big. He's got a septum piercing that goes down past his chin.
Hi, you look really nice. You have really nice horn.
She looks around for a parent. Hi, darling. What's going on? You hungry? What's wrong?
Yeah, I am a bit hungry.
Did your daddy give you some money? What about mama? Where's mama?
I don't have a mom.
Okay. Did daddy give you some money? Or your other mom?
My dad, all he gave me was this bracelet, and he told me I need to sell it to someone, but no one's really been giving me they haven't been giving me much money for it, so I was wondering if you would be able to sell this for some, like, coins, so I can get food. Honestly, my dad, he made it himself, and I haven't been able to get much food, so, you know.
Roll for deception.
Okay.
3.
But what do I get on deception? Probably not good. That's a +1. Well, I would say roll it against it.
Also a 4.
Ah.
So we're at a standstill. Honey, she calls over the Minotaur. This is my husband. His name's Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
He just huffs.
She like smiles at him with like a little bit of a
Yeah.
baby doll eyes.
Yeah, they're about 4 foot difference in height. She senses something going on, but she also kind of doesn't really care that much. Okay, what I can do, I can give you some food, give you enough to set you up for a few days while you go to the inn, you get back on the boat, you can go find your dad.
That sounds nice. Do you know where, maybe other than this marketplace, that I might be able to sell this jewelry? I'm not trading a priceless bracelet for food. I want money. I'm poor.
Best I could think about, sweetie, would be the blacksmith. Sometimes, Miss Teresa, she likes to do some trading. She makes cute little boxes and shit. She sells them, embeds them, likes taking the jewels. Her and Ray have a constant back and forth. That's your best bet, sweetie.
Okay, well, thanks anyways. You guys all suck.
She like wanders off towards Eve.
While Eve is kind of just sitting around chilling, she is gonna look around and she's gonna see if there's any animals around. Can this be animal handling for finding animals? That is a dirty 22 to find animals.
You roll, and there's a lot of bugs. There is a handful of deer. They mostly tend to stay up more towards the where the lady Jessup to the warlock's cabin.
So she kind of turns to the deer and she's gonna cast speak with animals. I asked them, so do you know anything about the local warlock here?
Mr. Huh?
The warlock? The one who's
Corn?
She casts speak animals and she realizes that they're talking about corn.
So she goes up to him. She goes, "Hey guys, so there's some corn over at that stall, if you could tell us about the warlock, I might give you some corn.
Mom, corn. Corn?
Wait, what about the warlock?
The mom sort of like nudges her with her nose. The warlock, weird dude.
Man, this child got a
Everything's
deep
new.
voice.
No, it's the mom talking. The baby
Oh,
got backed
okay.
up. A lot of weird stuff. Where do you think all the fucking worms came from? It's from the dead bodies. I don't know where the dead bodies came from. A lot of bodies up in the woods. No.
Do you know where he's from? Like where he goes to often, or?
No, we've seen him. Yes. Most people think he's pretty dead. We're pretty sure.
So then why is there still worms everywhere? Do you know of anything else here that's been a bit suspicious? Like we heard a person went missing and one person might be dead.
The cloth lady, no one's seen the cloth lady in a while. Probably about the time the warlock went missing. He only came around like one other time, and then after she died, he only shot like one more time, and then nobody's seen her since. That's about all I got. Can I get that corn now? My kid's hungry.
Oh, yeah, of course.
She she walks back over to the corn stand and she's like, hey,
Is that deal still up? Can I get some corn for 2 silver?
yeah, she has 100 silver, so she hands him 2.
Yeah, you take all that shit in your arms. You were unfazed by this corn weight.
I think she'll like take her dagger and she'll like cut it in half, and then she'll like give both the halves to the mama deer and then another half of like both of them to the baby. I figured it would be easier for them to like eat it if it was in like a smaller size than for them to eat like just the whole thing straight up.
Full corn on the cob, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I split it in half so it's easier for them to eat.
The mom looks at you, picks it up cautiously, and just bolts into the woods.
Well, nice talking to you.
Your baby takes off.
She
after her.
keeps the rest on her just in case she needs it for like other animals.
Baby almost runs into a tree.
Just kind of like waves goodbye.
You want to go visit the seamstress, see what's that all about? Because these animals, they tried, but they weren't very helpful.
I'm down to go see that.
Found your way down the pinkish path, and as you walk up, you notice a dilapidated building. It's made of strong-looking spruce wood, but even in its strength, it's been overtaken by like nature, because you know what nature be doing. And there once was
Nature be naturing.
yeah,
Yeah.
tall windows sit abandoned and full of dust. You can see through it, and there looks like the silhouettes of mannequins once displaying beautiful dresses
You said there was ivy, correct?
everywhere. Yep.
Can I cast Speak with Plants to talk to it?
What are you saying to this houseplant?
Hello, could you please tell us what happened to the woman? Hello. Can you tell us what happened here? What happened to this woman in the house?
What?
I am.
You're like my cousin.
His name's Hoke. And his brother's name's Spruce. A lady used to live here. She was real nice. She lives grown. Not too tall. Not too tall to look trashy. But if we didn't do too much in our stay.
Take notes, Marla.
And then she went away a while ago. She went on a little date with her boyfriend. Never came back.
Yeah, I mean, my character is not hearing the plant talk. She just sees the wood, like Eve, walk over to the vines and just start talking to it. And so she, like, understands that this plant is communicating to her, but she doesn't hear anything. She gets her corn, takes, like, a few pieces off and, like, sprinkles it in front of the plant.
Aww.
And she asked, what did the boyfriend look like?
About the same age. Old dude. Old. Like,
About the same age, old dude.
old as Spruce.
Oh, there's an old man.
He's a warlock. You never know who warlocks are.
Oh, that's the warlock we're looking for.
Could have been 80. Could have been 8,000. He's a warlock. You never know.
Yeah.
I think he was human. I think. I don't know.
Did you ever see him hurt anyone?
No. He would just bring her flowers.
She points to the black daffodils in her line. Were they these flowers?
Yeah, they look like that. Not that color. Like funky colors. Funky colors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, poisonous.
Like my cousin Cannabis.
After she died, did the boyfriend or anyone else kind of suspicious ever come back to this house?
Hi. Came out in one. Left with a couple boxes. But he not know the boyfriend. That wasn't nasty. I don't know. They went back and forth a lot. She would show up, give her some presents, and make her way out. I never hear nothing.
So, anyways, what's this plant saying?
So by the sounds of it, the seamstress might have had potentially dated the warlock. And once when she went out with him, she was never seen again. But he came back one day to grab some boxes.
Boxes.
Can I do a perception check to look around and see if there's like any boxes that looks... Alright.
What's your investigation with you?
Plus 0.
Alright, I'll do my own investigation check. The boxes that he took after she died, where did he take them? Where did he go to take the boxes?
Maybe back to his place.
Are we outside or inside?
Outside.
Okay, she's gonna go inside the house to try and make another.
We're outside?
Yeah,
You guys never went in.
in this place.
But we checked for boxes.
Yeah, you looked around outside. I never told you went inside. How do you think you're talking to Ivy?
Okay, I'm gonna go inside the house. Because you said it was like broken in a bit, like it kind of in... So I thought we were inside and there was like a vine that was growing inside the building that we were talking to.
No, you're on the outside. You went inside.
Well, I'm going inside and then I'm doing another perception check.
There's thick and full of dust. There's a tall mannequin stand in the window. There are moth-eaten clothes falling off the artificial bodies. A large desk is in the middle of the room. A money box with coins shockingly still untouched is wide open. The room is touched only by time. The dust is long settled and unstirred by visitors and curious hands.
Are there any books?
Shut up. Behind the counter is a small shelf with small buckets, large sewing kits.
So Buri's gonna go up to the sewing box and she's gonna pocket that.
Okay.
Can we open the sewing box first? Or is it already
yeah.
open?
Roll.
Oh.
You open it and a couple moths fly out and go into the air. It's just a bunch of knot up thread.
Oh, sweet. That'll make really good fishing bait.
And then she wanders over to the chest and
You go to reach your hand into it and you
It's
hear
a
a
mimic.
faint growling noise.
It's a mimic,
You
god
dumb
damn it.
fuck.
I was like,
Roll for-
that's a suspicious chest. But there's no way Gabby's gonna do that because that's so obvious, right?
Yeah, it's me. Roll.
I got a 12.
21 for initiative. He is.
Also, nothing's attacking it, you just hear a growling noise.
Can I cast animal friendship on the mimic?
He is very happy to see you. Out from under the change door is like a giant tongue. And like his little blinker is just... He's very happy.
Eve clocks over and gives him a little pet.
Buri, she gives him big corn and then she tries to get the change.
He accepts the coin. He has a little munchy munch. He's pretty happy. He sees you like trying to put your hand in his mouth. And he just kind of licks you.
She like gets the corn and tries to like put on the side of his mouth to like wedge his mouth open.
Roll for
Animal handling?
Maybe like sleight of hand.
sleight of hand. Yeah, that feels appropriate.
Well, that's 11.
Go to wedge it and you get like a single gold piece.
Eve turns to him. Can she have the gold pieces in your mouth, little friend?
Roll for persuasion.
22.
Jesus. He like puffs up his cheeks like a cartoon. He goes, and he spits it right at your face. You take 4 damage, but you are rewarded with.
She's a little bit like disoriented from that, but then she just like wipes off the spit and then like happily pockets
you
the
have
change.
4 silver, 6 gold.
Alright.
Can I cast Speak Animal on the mimic? Is this the correct creature we're supposed to talk to?
Roll.
13.
Miss Mom. Where's Mom?
I'm sorry. From what we heard, she passed away.
Mom.
Would you like to come with us?
Mom.
He looks at you and like his little counters go up.
Mom. Where?
Like pets. She doesn't have speak animal in her, so she doesn't actually know anything other than just looking at it.
His little
But
hopeful face.
but yeah, she like pats it nicely.
Hungry.
Just gave him corn. I have fish.
Would you like some fish?
Flesh.
No fish.
Fish?
Fish flesh.
Oh.
Yeah. I have moths.
Fish fish?
She hands you a bit of a fish.
This little drawer goes in and his eyes close. He went back to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll believe.
has a full belly now. I don't want to talk to us. Yuri, like, leaves a bit of food in front of him and then just leaves.
You go to walk away, you trip and fall on your ass. And you look around and realize there's a bunch of shit under the desk.
Oh.
What kind of stuff? What do you see? As you're like looking at stuff and you're trying to get up, I'm gonna say that Yuri like tries to help you up.
While you're on the ground, you notice there is a door underneath of you.
Oh.
Going under the desk.
We're going to the door.
As you walk forward, you notice it's almost like an underground apartment. The more you walk forward, you notice it's kind of like a basement. They have right on the top of the ceilings this line with very thin windows. Around you, there is almost like a studio apartment set up. Kind of like this hotel room. Actually, is exactly how I wrote it. Kind of bothered me. There's a small seating area, a tiny dining room table, only fit for two. A tiny little kitchenette, a bathroom, and a larger bedroom, but is largely occupied by mannequins. On what was the dining room table, there is a vase of flowers. They look familiar to you.
Are they like fresh flowers?
No, very dead.
Okay.
Very dehydrated, very, very, very dead.
Are they tulips? No.
In the bedroom, you see there's rumpled sheets. Once again, moths. The mannequins in the room seem to be much less professional than the ones you see upstairs. Mostly full of pins and assorted fabrics. There's a smell of rot coming from the kitchen.
It's a 4.
You're gonna investigate the mannequin
Done.
closest to one of the mirrors in the bedroom, and there's a piece of like shimmering fabric on it, and you sense vague magic coming from it.
I would like to take the fabric.
All right.
I'm gonna say because, at least in my character's eyes, since we haven't really like seen anything going on here, she just kind of assumes that it's like a bedroom or like the living quarters of this person, and that because the wizard and her went away on a date, they probably went somewhere else when this happened. So she's gonna leave to go to somewhere else, like the blacksmith.
Or can I roll in Arcana?
There actually seems to be a warmth spell.
Warp
And
spell.
beneath your hands, the fabric's kind of thick. Might have been from like a coat.
Can I try to use to cast it? If we're about to warp, we're warping together. Dirty 20.
You go to cast the warmth spell, and you feel like your whole body just gets like a few degrees warmer. Like you put on a giant fluffy coat in the middle of a winter.
Alright, let's head to the blacksmith.
You exit the seamstress and you walk your way down the, once again, thinking path, and you reach the blacksmith. Sturdy stone building surrounded by a lush garden stands before you. Leaves and flowers flowing up and over the gate and into the pathway. A loud metal clanging can sound from behind the shop, and you spy a short gnome woman standing on a stool inside.
I walk in and I go, "Hi, how are you?"
Eve also walks in. Hello. We were wondering, could you tell us a little bit about this? And she pulls up a locket and shows the dwarf woman, asking if she knows anything about it.
Okay.
Also, can you sell this?
I pull out a bracelet.
As you enter, a soft bell rings above you, and the gnome woman snaps in your direction. Oh, welcome in, welcome in. I'll be right with you. She hops down from her little step stool behind the counter, and she like shuffles over.
Do you need help with anything?
Look around, look around. We have lots to pick from, lots to see. Several racks of armor line the walls from sizes so small the size of your palm to as large as above your head, barely scraping the ceiling. What would you like to say to her again?
Whenever you get a moment, can you help us with this stuff?
Do you know anything about this locket or who owned it? Anything like that you could tell us?
Oh, that's a real party piece. Looks like it has one of them little daffodils in them. I see them a lot in the woods. Real pretty. I don't know much about who owned it. Any engraving on it? Nothing? No, don't look like it.
You found any of the seamstress house?
No, which one you do poking around there?
We heard something about the disappearance and we got a little curious. We found
That was 3 years ago. What y'all bumping out now? Ain't nobody on messing with it because we liked her. We liked Miss Dolly. Dolly's very kind, very, very sweet. Had a weird relationship going on with that warlock man, but I don't know. Doris knows more about that than I do. Doris runs a bakery, real sweet, real sugary. She's my cousin. Well, my cousin's sister twice removed. But I'll say I like sticking here. Me and the husband.
that's nice.
Can you help with this bracelet? I need to sell it.
I mean, we do some trading. What were you looking to do? If you want something exciting, we got the box in the corner. The box is full, more or less like a mystery game. You don't know what's in them. You don't know what you're gonna buy. 4 gold. But we do some trading. You pick one package, no matter what's in it. No refunds. The mystery box. Or we got basic armor. Mostly it's leather and steel, but we just started a couple of years ago.
Do you have any fun armor? Maybe like jewels, or do you have like a sword or anything like of use that I could maybe trade this for as well?
We have a couple basic daggers. A lot of the fun ones, again, in the box. We like to keep it exciting. It's real fun for kids. The kids love it because we're doing it. Could be armor, could be jewelry. The daggers, we got a little basic steel, carbon, wood handle. That's basic, real simple. Good for someone a young age. Getting used to using it.
Hey, I go on many adventures, lady. I need real weapons.
Sure you do, baby. Oh, you're fishing. Oh, sweetie. We got some fishing. We got cute little fishing hooks in the bag. My husband made some by hand. It's more of a hobby than
Why are they like special enchanted ones, or are they just a regular fishing rod?
No, we got a couple basic ones. Some are more intricate than others. The only one we put an enchantment on, it has a little bit of lore to it.
Eve kind of looks curiously in the little mystery box, and she's like, "Oh, could I trade this amethyst for some in there?"
You need something way smaller than an amethyst, darling. You want the whole bucket? What are you doing with all that?
Oh, I didn't realize how valuable these pretty stones were.
Yeah, sweetheart, you're better off trading that to the jeweler.
Oh,
Or just giving it to the jeweler, having him put some in it,
Actually, I wouldn't recommend giving it to the jeweler. He tried to rip me off.
Do you know this child?
they kind of followed me on the phone. We just kind of been sticking together.
Just because I'm a child doesn't mean I'm not sentient. I can hear everything you're saying, including your little demeaning, sort of things you've been saying. Just because I'm a child doesn't mean I don't know what I'm doing.
You're real sweet, real cute. Where's your mommy? We gotta find her.
I don't have a mom!
She's getting very upset by this. She like huffs and storms off to talk to the man after this turn.
So she's like, honestly, I never realized how much these jewels was. And then she pulled out a diamond. Those were like 5,000. She's like, I never knew these were so valuable. And I'm just like,
We can make do with the amethyst, sweetheart. How many packages do you want? How many?
oh, I could just like.
I got 6.
I'll just
Take your pick.
I'll take 2 or 3.
Okay, you get 3. She very quickly takes you up front and starts checking you out.
Yeah, I gave her the amethyst.
This one, you go to the back door and you start following the metal clanging. You walk out and you see a taller centaur man banging away at a anvil. He has a really long broadsword. He kind of looks at you and said, "Huh?
Hi! I think I wanted to see what you were up to. Do you know anything about Warlock?
His name is Warrior. He was a bit of a loon. Didn't really come down much. He used to go in and out of the woods. He had his own cabin. Nobody really saw him that much. He'd come in for supplies, stock up, and you wouldn't see him for a month or 2. The only time you would see him more often is during the winter. He had a pretty big garden, so he pretty much did all his shit himself. Human. Nothing real remarkable about him. We don't really know a whole lot about him. He lived up in the woods. He came in for a bunch of potion supplies. He used to order stuff custom all the time from the dogs. Real lonely.
Oh.
Real lonely guy. Had something going on with Dolly, a seamstress. That only lasted for a little while. And she passed and never really saw him again.